Hey y'all, this is not a long video, but it's a fun video and it's a serious video on top of it. This is never to make fun of nobody on their current situations. I have to just make that as a disclaimer because sometimes people can be one-sided, and I understand the game. Okay, I really do understand the game. It's called one-sided sometimes, and you don't like some people. You'll say that they're picking on somebody, and that's not the case. I really don't think this is a laughing matter of a mother that is stupidity wise. It can be very funny, but it's never a laughing matter when it comes to children, and children have zero control over the outcome from their parents. Okay, so we're not even going to be discussing the children part. I'm more of discussing the influencing part on YouTube. And these mommies create monsters like Kiara Jones. Now, I'm not saying Kiara is a bad mother. This is a bad mothering move. But these are what YouTube put out there. Chrissy would drive around in a Tesla with 9 kids. She's not far from Kiara Jones. Jazz will feed her man. She feed her man better for content than her do her own kids. Well, my kids get no, they don't. Your kids didn't get a piece of that Wagyu meat that was $59 each. Your man wanted that and you made it happen. Your man wanted a brisket and you made it happen. Whatever he wanted, you made it happen. Okay? Not the same. Not the same. So these mommies or other people watch this stuff and they say, oh my gosh, I need to go there. Not knowing that these ladies sacrifice everything from their children to look like they got it made. Oh my gosh, she got the best known. She got good filters on the phones and she got good makeup. That woman go to bed looking like that. Y'all say, oh, I just got out of the bed. No, you just peeled on the filter. Jazz sacrificed everything in the last 3 years for her kids. You know, the worst feeling is being alone. I understand it. But these mamas will sacrifice their children's peace. They will to have content. Don't know Tom, Dick, or Harry before they walk them in the house to sacrifice their children's peace, safety, well-being, all that for content. And this mom, Kiara Jones, that's up there, she's eating it up. I can do that. I can move my kids across the country. People want to see it. Girl, people probably will see you more if you was in Tallahassee. Was it Tallahassee, Florida? Girl, I can't pronounce it. You was in Florida just doing checks, going to the doctor with your son if he has a disability. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, people would rather see that than see you struggling in a shelter. Y'all remember there's plenty of people that did the shelter. The lady with the baby, she was living in the shelter. House of Jasmine lived in a shelter, lived in the housing. And where's she at now? You can't sacrifice your kids for this YouTube thing. They're so precious. Y'all, when her son was on the camera, the news camera, I just saw how content he was. It was, just trying to, talk to his mama. Like, I guess he was hungry or he wanted to eat something. And that broke me. That did something to me because this is not normal. Yeah, I will watch Beauty is Her Name. But you can tell when the kids are over it. They just want to be kids. They want to go to sleep. They don't want the camera always on them. Do sometimes she gives them the break? Yeah. I mean, she also know what children. She also know what children is more open to the camera. It's my favorite two little divas, Juju and JCiana, the most cutest ones on there. They're more functional. But you can tell when the older boys was like, you doing too much. You're playing. Stop playing. They'll say that. You can't sacrifice your children for a quick YouTube check. And when you start sacrificing, that's when you get 10 kids, 9 baby daddies, 8 baby daddies. You get a quick guy that you see and everybody else see that don't like you. Oh, let's not talk about you really breaking up real happy homes. Melissa and Terry, I watched them on Facebook. When they transferred here, it was all hell broke loose. That was the lady, I don't know if y'all remember, but the deacon always wanted to talk to her, and the husband was always jealous. They did that skit. That was the most funniest skit I think I seen was couples. And when money came or that somebody don't do something they wanted them to do, everybody was a crackhead. And this side of YouTube is dangerous. Not only, and I don't know, a couple of years ago, there was this couple that, he unlived the wife, the mother, and himself. And it was on YouTube. The only thing I could think of is, wow, who caused this? Now, Chrissy's the only one out of this bunch that moved and made it look nice. She moved to Vegas. She moved to Houston. That lady said she moved to Houston because that's where majority of all their content creators are. Like, that's where the limelight is. That's a fantasy. That is like me in my 20s saying my opportunity of being somebody is going to Atlanta, Georgia. And then when I stepped onto the soil of Atlanta, Georgia, baby, I said, Mommy, let's go home. Real talk. Protect your mind. Understand that this YouTube is a facade. 9% of the time, everybody is not happy-go-lucky. Everybody don't know where they're coming or going. They're living day by day. And if you really want something, And these are for the moms. Take the trip there first. Don't pack up your kids and go. Take the trip there. Understand, do your research. Now, Kiara, I don't think she did research. I don't think she did research. And I feel bad, you know? I mean, she didn't even have her own vehicle. She had to rent a vehicle to get there. Then she stayed in the hotel, and then when the money ran out, but she not realizing these YouTubers that's like Chrissy and them, all they have to do is get on here and say, "Hey, subscribers, I just need $10." They got 100, or they got 1,000 people sending them $10. That's all it takes. Y'all, man got a field trip, and all I need is $10. Then when they get the real amount that they really looking for, hey, stop. I got enough. You're still getting more. They get more than $10. All they have to do is come on here with a sad ass story, and they got the subscribers. They're not living as good as you think. My best advice was for her is probably to go search out, do some research, look at the crime ratio, look at the school district, look at the public transportation, look at the jobs opportunities, what is certified, what classes are free to be certified for certain jobs. Because when you get certified for like a CNA, it might be different. You might have a CNA license in Tuggle, Georgia, and then you go to Hopskip, Texas. Their certification might be different, and you might have to be certified when you go to that state. But a lot of people don't know that. They just see lights. They see that fake presage that they're giving. YouTube should scare you if that is your form of income. It should always scare people. If you're using your YouTube platform to be better in public speaking or confidence, because there's some people that will use that. Learning. I tell you, I watch Fearful Creator. She basically used her platform to learn how to do things. Clean, cook, DUIs, not trying to be funny, hygiene. She said it herself. Hygiene, just small things. Because she said she didn't have a mother that taught her these things. Very wonderful outlook. Kara Jones, I'm not going to tell you to give up on your dreams. I'm not going to tell you to go back home to your mama. Do what's best for you. But stop falling behind people that you don't even know if they have to be certified. You don't even know some of these YouTubers lost monetization. Wasn't monetized. They lost their monetized. You don't know. You don't know if these people have legal issues. Hell, some of them probably don't even know how to read and write, or let alone understand the contract on YouTube. It's sad that we're living in a time that a mother would think it's okay to pack 3 kids and nowhere to stay. To move, y'all, and it was just that baby that was just sitting there. And then I noticed that was a man. It was just her, right? She's a single mother of 3. There's 3 babies. Then it looked like a grown ass man. So you telling me you went to Texas with another man and he couldn't help you? Y'all see the video, y'all see another man is sitting with her. Because they said 3 babies, and there's another man sitting down with the children while she's talking to the mayor. So technically, the blind is leading the blind. You went down there with the blind person. Whatever y'all was doing, you could did it at the house and with your mama. You have 3 kids, y'all, and I'm not putting her down. But you think that was the wise thing for you to do was have 3 babies and you're living home with your mom. Somebody could say the exact same thing to me one day. I would live with home with my mom. But my priorities is not jacked up that I need to live home with my mom. I just don't want to live in that county where they live at. There's absolutely nothing there. Take me off the wheel if they want to. There's nothing there. It's a safe haven from, the city life, but it's not the best. When times get hard, yeah, I'm like, ooh, you know what? I don't have to worry about cooking dinner or buying dinner because my mama, she's off on this day. So my kids can have a hot meal and I don't have, yeah, I look at it like that. But she didn't look at it like that. There was some things that she had to sacrifice or her kids had to go without just so she can live in Texas. She saved, y'all, I don't know if y'all know how much money some of that Social Security checks is. But to me, she had to save at least about 70% of that check. And she didn't buy a car. She didn't buy a car. It wasn't nothing in place. But then again, you got mommies like Strong Mommy Chrissy, got a Tesla with 9 kids, nothing in place. You have Jasmine crying about not having groceries, 9 with 5 kids at the house, nothing in place. You have, and y'all, and I'm being honest, you just had Diamond up here recently living at the house, and then she had to go so her and her babe could have some alone time. Yeah, y'all know alone time is. Don't play with me. So they can have a long time. She had to get a hotel for a week. Then they had to go back and scramble to a couch or a little corner space. Their alone time was more important than them actually having a place for their kids. See these YouTube, y'all see where I'm coming from? Let me put some content in here. But this is the dark side of YouTube. It's going to get darker. It's going to get more. The children's going to get less and less more important, but more and more. You're going to start seeing more and more YouTube children and less of a better life for them. It's not about the kids. Even though they throw the kids around, it's not about the kids. And y'all, we'll sit here and watch it, and we don't say anything about it. You watch. No, I watch it just enough to get the little bit of content that points out, like, oh, like Chrissy sitting there yelling about this might be a boy, Or don't you want it to be a healthy boy? Don't you want it to be, make sure it has 5 fingers and 5 toes, not 8 tongues? You're so vain that it's like, I'm going to have another boy, really. You wanted a girl. You slowly try to, you slowly try to throw your kids out there, but you don't want to. You don't even take care of them. That's just me. Jazz up here crying over a man. She barely takes care of the kids. She got on the live late at night talking about, I'm gonna throw something in the oven for them so they can eat. She's been at home all day. This is the dark side. It's gonna get darker. Parents are going to be more aggressive with the content they have to put out. I wouldn't be surprised at seeing the raw and the real, some of them. Y'all know how many YouTube parents and adopted ones, they get in trouble every year. We see it. They get in trouble every year for misconduct towards the children. It's crazy. But I'll talk to y'all later. This is a video on the dark side of YouTube fame. And this is more of the story of Kiara Jones. I got this story and my point of view from Trey King. Y'all, that is one fine brother, okay? And y'all, he's not sexy fine, but he's intellectually fine. Like, I don't know if y'all ever found a man that can have a conversation and you be just like, and the other one, Carlos King, I can just listen to him and like just fall in love with his laugh. Y'all, I'm a sucker for men that can have a great conversation, y'all. But I will talk to y'all later. Now, any of y'all kings, Carlos, Trey, if y'all married, I do apologize. You have your wife have a lucky husband, okay? And y'all might be lucky too, but I'm just saying, I don't lust after no married man, okay? This chicken right here don't need a married man. I'm just saying, I'm very intrigued by him, okay? That's all. But I'll talk to y'all later. And if y'all are chasing this YouTube fame, be yourself, okay? Be yourself. If your best don't seem like it's the best, most likely you don't want it, okay? Because, be honest with you, people give people themselves all the time without any hesitation. All right, y'all, I'm being honest. If you want this YouTube, be yourself. You're not. I feel like I'm never going to be the prettiest woman in this world, but I have to be myself for my baby girl. I can't live outside my means because it takes away from my children. So if you're doing this YouTube and you're looking at it and you're saying this junk costs too much money, and that YouTube does, it does. Getting Starbucks for content, what's that, $7, $8? Depends on what drink you're getting or what else size you're getting. That adds up. And some of this stuff they do on YouTube is not tax write-off. Oh, I did this for my channel. No, that's not a tax write-off. You go to the store, some of that's not tax write-off. So some of y'all are doing it for free. Y'all going to the store, shopping, food halls, all that. That gets expensive. Or matter of fact, for most people, they got food halls. And I see them say, oh, I never ate this. So they buy a lot of junk. They buy a lot of food or junk or certain things that people are not going to eat. They waste because they need to show that they have a big food haul. You see these food hall people that they got all this food, but then they still eat out. realistically, you won't be able to afford that if you're just a normal person. So if you only buying, just say your budget is $75 a week, do it off of $75 a week. Because guess what? You're teaching somebody who now have to live off of $75 a week of food for a family of 2 or 3, 4. You get what I'm saying? Be yourself. All right. That's all I'm telling y'all. So y'all don't get swamped up in this bang, this quicken sensation. This, okay, this is going to give me better views if I'm struggling. No, what gives you better views is contentment. I'd rather watch somebody that is together, but they don't have to be the richest people, before I watch somebody that got a Gucci bag but great value bread. I said what I said, y'all. Don't come for me. Nothing wrong with great value bread. That's not what I'm talking about. They got to pinch their pennies somehow. But you got a Gucci belt. Not Gucci belt, Gucci bag. You got the top line of everything. This is what you're doing. Just being honest. I'll talk to y'all lovely people later. Thank y'all. Bye.